remember back in the day when Elon had just acquired X, there was something called the Twitter files,
Hmm.
where they basically showcased how keywords were being blocked, certain individuals were blacklisted, and these were requests by government entities. It actually just took place in Brazil recently, where I think it was one of these federal judges was trying to ban people off of X, and Elon said, "Fuck you, and we're not banning them." And they basically had to go offline in order to in Brazil in order to not have legal consequences. So there's definitely a lot of government intervention when it comes to controlling the narrative, because if you control the narrative, you control reality, because the narrative equals perception, and perception is what everybody kind of bases their worldview on. So if you can control the narrative, you control people's worldview. That's why I was talking recently with one of my buddies who used to work regular 9 to 5 in the UK, and then he started doing digital marketing online, digital nomad, and started making more money. And he's like, the people in the UK, for example, they're so enclosed into a system that they don't understand the opportunities that are out there. They think that just working for £1,500 a
Hmm.
month is like your standard. How are you supposed to live on £2,000 a month in London? People are living basically in poverty. You look at Canada right now with their 66% taxation on capital gains, and people think that that's the standard because they only have a select set of information to go off of. But the internet is the democratizer of opportunity and the democratizer of information. So these platforms like Telegram that are helping prevent censorship, or you look at the likes of Rumble, now you look at the likes of X, wherever that ends up being. These are kind of these combatants to government agencies coming in and trying to control the narrative. And I understand it as a government, if you're trying to control 1 billion people and you have to keep a certain narrative in check, or you have other governments come and try to
Hmm.
push counter policy or counter narrative, it can get quite dangerous. So at the end of the day, I think the most important thing is critical thinking, thinking for yourself, and evaluating the facts at hand and understanding that most people don't have the best interest in mind for you. They have their own interest and their own agenda. So you need to ask yourself, what is the source of information? Who is the originer of the source of information? What's the origin point? And are they telling the truth? And you evaluate it through cross-referencing information. So a lot of these conspiracies end up being true, believe it or not. But yeah, just gotta level up, continue
Hmm.
doing your own thing.